Fruit sugar has often got a bad rap, but is it really as bad as it's claimed to be? Could it actually be a potential component in health and healing, or will it take you out? Stay tuned and find out. Hello humans, hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel where we discuss everything health, healing, and higher consciousness information. And today we're going to discuss fruit sugar and how it is actually a crucial component in your health and in your healing. We are also going to discuss and go over if we can consume too much sugar and if there's any sugars that are fruits that maybe we should avoid. And lastly, because I know you want to know, if fruit sugar will make me fat. So let's get into it, shall we? So I want to really preface it by saying if you haven't watched my sugar video, I encourage you to go do that now or to watch it at the end of this video, and I'll link that around here, just because it will give you a greater understanding and will help you through this video. We know that glucose, sugar, is the primary fuel for the human body. It is the primary fuel for the cell. And so we are carbon-based. Therefore, we need a carbon-based fuel to run, and sugar is carbon. And fructose is the simplest of a carbon. Fruit sugar is different than cane sugar in a few different reasons, for a few different reasons. Fruit sugar is natural sugar. It is alkaline. It is easily used and assimilated by the cells. This is not the case with cane sugar. Cane sugar is acidic and has highly damaging effects to the tissues. So those people who say that sugar is sugar is sugar, or sugar is all the same, do not know chemistry. Fruit sugar is actually the best and the most healing thing you can consume because it's in its simplest form. So we know the cell makes energy by using glucose and oxygen. This is how it creates ATP, which is its cellular energy. So the cell, to maintain vital health, needs sugar and it needs oxygen. When we look at a damaged cell, which is a cancer cell or an atypical cell, these cells have low voltage. They are lacking in cellular energy. And so this is why we see these groups of cells need 5 times the amount of sugar and an increased need for iron. Because these cells are lacking in cellular energy, they need a lot more fuel to switch back to their original state where they can then perform their function. And with this knowledge, this should be evident about why fructose is superior and why it is crucial for health and healing. What else is good about fruits? Well, fruits are very, very hydrating. They bring a lot of hydration to the body. And we as a society are critically dehydrated because we lack the consumption of raw living foods, and we eat a lot of cooked foods, a lot of coffees, caffeinated drinks, things that will dehydrate the body. And all disease is associated with severe dehydration. Another thing about fruits is they are very high in antioxidants, which means they are free radical scavengers. So not only do fruits and fructose give us energy, they save us energy because the free radicals, they drain our cells from energy. And so with fruits, this gives the antioxidants that actually scavenge those free radicals. The next thing that fruits give us is they are very highly astringent. So when we have experiencing ill health or manifesting symptoms of disease, we are seeing mucus congestion in the body. And fruits contain these light and beneficial acids that will actually begin to really take out the mucus and really kind of having a astringent suction component to our GI and in our lymphatic system that removes this mucus obstruction holding in toxicity. So they are very detoxifying for this reason. And the next thing fruits and why fruits are so amazing for us is because they are alkaline. They are alkaline giving. You might say to me, but I thought that they were acidic like a lemon. Just because a fruit registers as acidic when you measure the pH, when broken down by the body, it can become alkaline giving. And this is just really when the body processes processes and digests it, what mineral is being given. And alkalinity means electricity, and our cells need electricity to function optimally. Another thing that fruits deliver us is vitamin C. There are a lot of nutrients we can live without, but vitamin C is not one of them. Vitamin C is crucial in maintaining our health. Fruits are actually antiseptic, they are antiviral and antifungal. So those of you considering about pathogens and actually think that these foods feed pathogens, on the contrary, they are antiviral and they are antibacterial. Can I eat too much fruit? Well, great question. Although short-term fruit fasts are incredibly healing and arguably the best thing that you can do for the body, long-term fruit dieting can definitely run you into some problems if not balanced out. So if we consume fruits for long periods of time, there is a high potential of minerals to be leached out of the body, as well as us to run into potential deficiencies, such as amino acid deficiency or even a fatty acid deficiency potentially. So we are going to be lacking in minerals if we consume fruits for too long. The reason why minerals are so important, so our body is electric. We just have established that sugar, carbon, fructose, that is the fuel for the cell. We can't have it both ways. But if we do not have the minerals, they function as spark plugs. So we could put all the gas in the car we need, but if we don't have spark plugs or those spark plugs are burnt out, the car is not going anywhere. The same for the cell. So this is why minerals are also crucial in terms for health and for healing, along with fructose. And if we consume too many sweet fruits and don't accompany them with large amounts of leafy greens, which is high in minerals, or herbs, we will see the leach of minerals in our body. When it comes to health and healing, always listen to your body. Your body is intelligent and it does know best. So fruits that should be avoided. Yes, there are fruits that should be avoided. Hybridized fruits, GMO fruits, and fruits without seeds should be avoided. For many reasons, but primarily is that they contain a hybridized sugar. This sugar is not the same and does not get recognized by the pancreas or liver, and it becomes very damaging to the tissues in our body. And it also is not as antiseptic or antibacterial, and really, although it does contain some value, just as anything, it really loses those key components that we would have in a normal fruit from nature, a wild fruit. Will fruit sugar make me fat? No, fruit sugar will not make you fat. Fruit sugar is the simplest of sugars and it gets used by the body directly. And so I've never seen a fat fruitarian. Have you? So this stigma of a banana giving you belly fat, when really it is our brain's primary fuel. And how active are most of us these days, especially with being in a fight or flight response? We need all the glucose we can get. So no, fruit will not make you fat. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode on fruit, and I really hope it expanded your mind and really started allowing you to be open to allow fruits into your life again. In the West, we've been really programmed against fruits. In other countries, not so much. They really know how beneficial they are. And when I explain to other clients who are from other countries, they think it's quite interesting that the West fears fruit so much. So I hope this has really shined some light and you now understand that fruit is a simple sugar. It is the primary fuel for the cell and you cannot have it both ways. Thank you all for coming. It is a blessing and honor to be connecting with you as always. If you have any questions, please feel free to go to my website or email me directly, as well as leave them in the comment section. I try my best to answer them for you. If you are in need of healing services, those are also offered on my website. We do everything from health coaching to healing programs and individual consultations. I do have a free webinar that takes place every month, and you can ask your questions there directly for free. So I'm going to go give my brain some much needed glucose, and I hope that you go fruit yourself too. Take care.